In your email, you conclude, you put some kind of provocative word. Are we living in a post-active perspective, in a post-active era?
I'm sorry for my provocation, but I'm the problem for from my point of view is well, just some few considerations starting from a research field I'm working on with my colleague Laura Gemini and Urbino about the blurring, redefining boundaries between amateurs and professionals, and between consumer and producers in the world of consumers and the world of art. And this create a process of democratizing of the artistic creation from our point of view. How? I think we may observe today the transformation of the creative and artistic experience as an example of the transformation of the communication that concerns with the relationship between cultural production and consumption. I mean, this transformation reshape the boundaries between the professional and the amateur nature of art in a direction where the artistic gesture become clearly widespread. All people is an artist. I can explain this point. As you know, the relationship has already been the object of the experimentation for the artistic avant-garde. As they compared their work with the technological imagery and these languages and upset the relationship between authors and users of artwork, both in visual art and in live performance. The digital culture, supported by the spread of practices developed by blogs, social networks, online wars, and so on, makes this process clearer and lets us talk about widespread creativity. I mean, grassroots production, artistic networks, and so on, create a state of widespread creativity in two directions. In a professional direction, in our point of view, artists use the creative contribution of the users in their own work. For example, you know Jenny Author, who moves her famous truism from the street to her websites and Facebook and Twitter as well. Or I think about, in Italy, Angelo Pretolani. Angelo Pretolani describes his performances on Facebook with short poetical status updates, and these users, they are their friends, comments and contribute to the performance. And on the other hand, at the same time, we have a new architecture constructed by the web that allowed the spread of the amateur culture and the creation of more and more citizen artists. The artistic creativity spreads over the works of professional artists. I think about Second Life. I talked about Second Life as someone else. In Second Life, we have some people that became artists because people in Second Life must create as himself. It means he must create his body, his shape, he need to create object, environment, and so on. And we have some example of people that became artists only in Second Life. I think in Italy, Gazira Babeli, I don't know if you know Gazira Babeli, or Asian Yednev, or so on. It means more of these artists are not in the system of the art, in official system of the art, but in Second Life create a contest of artistic gestures. So, concluding, in my perspective, the digital culture show a new relationship between acting and experiencing, in the term of Simmel. The digital culture creates a new profile of networked amateur, who is an evolution of the traditional amateur.